Hello, Golden State Warriors fan. We're back with an exclusive video bringing you the latest updates. First of all, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It's crucial for you to stay informed with the news daily. Without further ado, let's get to the news. There's been an undercurrent swirling through the NBA world for weeks, whispers that have grown louder with each passing game. And now the speculation has reached a fever pitch. Stephen Curry, the two-time MVP and the face of the Golden State Warriors for over a decade, could be preparing to leave the team following the 2025 finals. Fans, analysts, and insiders alike are dissecting every gesture, every interview, and every cryptic social media post, searching for a hint of confirmation. The Warriors, a franchise built around Curry's extraordinary shooting, vision, and leadership, have been dominant for years. But the landscape of professional basketball is always shifting, and even legends face moments of transition. Curry himself has remained characteristically composed, deflecting direct questions about his future with a smile and a reminder to focus on the present season. But the subtext of his comments has left room for interpretation, fueling speculation and intrigue across the league. The ripple effect of such a move would be monumental, not just for Golden State, but for the entire NBA, as teams begin to weigh the possibilities of acquiring one of the greatest point guards of all time. Rumors are not new in sports, yet this one feels particularly potent. The timing of this potential departure is intriguing, coinciding with the Warriors' 2025 Finals campaign, a stage where legends are both cemented and questioned. Curry has historically been a player who rises to the occasion in critical moments, his performance often defining the narrative of the game and, at times, entire seasons. Yet, even as the finals approach, sources close to the situation hint at ongoing discussions behind the scenes regarding contracts, long-term commitments, and personal aspirations beyond Golden State. The balance between loyalty to a franchise and the natural evolution of a player's career is a delicate one, and Curry's situation exemplifies the tension between professional ambition and legacy. Fans are left in a state of anxious anticipation, torn between hope for another championship run and the grim possibility of saying goodbye to a player who has become synonymous with an era of basketball brilliance. Speculation intensifies as other teams reportedly begin to circle, evaluating the feasibility of landing a superstar whose impact transcends points and assists. Analysts debate what a Curry-less Warriors team might look like, imagining lineups, strategies, and the shifting dynamics within a roster long accustomed to his leadership. Even as insiders release occasional tidbits about potential off-season movements, the narrative surrounding Curry is far from settled, and social media has become a fertile ground for theories and conjecture. Every interview clip is scrutinized, every post on Instagram or Twitter dissected for hidden meanings or subtle admissions. Some speculate that Curry's decision could be influenced by a desire for a new challenge, a fresh environment where he can redefine his legacy and perhaps pursue opportunities that extend beyond the hardwood. Others suggest that personal considerations, including family and lifestyle, could be shaping his thinking, highlighting that the choices of elite athletes often involve more than the game itself. The rumor mill spins stories of potential destinations. Imagine scenarios where Curry teams up with other superstars in blockbuster moves, and speculations about how such shifts could reshape championship probabilities across the league. Meanwhile, Warriors fans cling to fragments of reassurance, hoping for clarity from statements that are inevitably cautious, calculated, and ambiguous. In this climate, the narrative is as much about perception as reality, a dance between what might happen and what is desired by those who watch closely from both within and outside the organization. Reports have even emerged suggesting that internal conversations within Golden State are tense, with front office executives and coaching staff reportedly weighing the risks and rewards of potential changes in Curry's status. Such internal deliberations, while never fully public, often leak in fragments to journalists who piece together the broader story, adding fuel to a rumor that has grown into one of the most talked-about topics in the NBA. The emotional stakes are high, considering Curry's central role in the franchise's identity. His departure would signify not just the loss of a player, but the conclusion of a defining chapter in modern basketball. Meanwhile, The league watches closely, aware that a decision of this magnitude has ripple effects far beyond team performance, influencing sponsorship deals, media contracts, and fan engagement on a global scale. The complexity of Curry's situation embodies the intersection of talent, legacy, and personal agency, illustrating why sports rumors can sometimes capture the imagination more vividly than the games themselves. Each passing day brings new interpretations, more insider reports, and renewed speculation, keeping the NBA community in a constant state of anticipation, where certainty is elusive and every hint is magnified. Speculation about potential trade destinations is a major component of the ongoing rumor, as executives and agents quietly explore the possibilities. Some suggest that Curry could be tempted by a team offering a title-ready situation, while others imagine him taking on a more mentoring role with a younger roster seeking to develop a championship culture. Analysts debate which cities and franchises could realistically meet Curry's aspirations, weighing factors such as team composition, coaching philosophy, market appeal, and financial considerations. Meanwhile, fans contribute to the buzz with their own projections, imagining lineups that feature Curry alongside other marquee talents, and debating whether such scenarios would create dynasties or simply temporary flashes of brilliance. The narrative is amplified by the sense of urgency that comes with playoff timing. Every performance in the finals is scrutinized not only for its immediate impact, but also for its potential influence on future decisions. Curry's skill set, marketability, and leadership qualities make him a transformative figure wherever he goes, so speculation extends far beyond simple roster adjustments. The NBA landscape, already competitive, would be reshaped in subtle and dramatic ways, leaving analysts, fans, and competitors alike pondering the long-term implications of this possible transition. Even within the Warriors organization, sources hint at a mix of optimism and apprehension, as players and staff attempt to balance focus on immediate playoff goals with the uncertainty of the franchise's future. Leadership meetings, strategy sessions, and internal communications reportedly carry an added layer of tension, with coaches striving to keep the team cohesive while executives consider contingency plans for a post-Curry era. Media outlets have seized on the opportunity to frame the story in dramatic terms, emphasizing the end-of-an-era narrative, while commentators dissect every nuance of Curry's demeanor during games and press conferences. The combination of on-court performance, contractual considerations, and personal factors creates a complex web of variables that fans attempt to untangle in real time. Rumors are bolstered by minor leaks, insider commentary, and expert speculation, each adding layers to a story that may evolve at any moment. This environment has created a heightened sense of anticipation, where every tweet, quote, or interview becomes a potential clue, feeding a cycle of rumor, analysis, and counter-rumor that dominates sports discussions. The next few weeks, as the finals unfold, promise to be a turning point, potentially reshaping the landscape of professional basketball and redefining Curry's personal narrative in ways fans and analysts can only speculate about. The speculation surrounding Stephen Curry's potential departure has sparked a frenzy of debate among NBA insiders, fans, and former players, each weighing in with opinions that range from cautious optimism to outright panic. Across podcasts, YouTube channels, and social media threads, the discussion grows more intense by the day, fueled by the uncertainty that surrounds one of basketball's most iconic figures. Curry's skill set, leadership, and marketability make him a generational talent, the kind of player whose decisions reverberate throughout the league, affecting everything from ticket sales to television ratings, merchandise, and even the perceived competitiveness of conferences. Rumors suggest that conversations between Curry and Golden State executives have been ongoing, private, and highly strategic, hinting at potential compromises, long-term visions, and perhaps even a mutual understanding that the next chapter may lie elsewhere. Speculation is also compounded by the timing of the finals, which puts Curry in a position where every shot, assist, and turnover is dissected not just for its impact on the championship, but as a potential indicator of his mindset and intentions. The emotional roller coaster for fans is palpable, as moments of brilliance on the court are simultaneously celebrated and scrutinized through the lens of what might happen next, keeping the rumor mill running at full throttle without any definitive conclusion in sight. The potential ripple effects of Curry leaving Golden State extend far beyond the immediate roster, influencing team dynamics, draft strategies, and long-term planning. Warriors executives, reportedly aware of the possibility, are said to be quietly preparing contingency strategies, from seeking trades to restructuring the roster to mitigate the loss of their franchise cornerstone. Meanwhile, speculation about Curry's next destination fuels endless scenarios among NBA analysts and fans, each imagining lineups, coaching synergies, and the potential reshaping of playoff hierarchies. The media narrative is electric, highlighting the drama inherent in a superstar contemplating leaving the team that defined an era, while simultaneously exploring the human element. Curry's personal ambitions, family considerations, and desire to leave a lasting legacy. Every subtle expression, handshake, and press conference remark is magnified, dissected, and debated as insiders try to detect clues that could confirm or deny the rumor. In this environment, the story transcends basketball, blending elements of intrigue, uncertainty, and a natural fascination that surrounds major figures in sports. Fans, meanwhile, oscillate between hope for championship glory and apprehension about the inevitable changes that might follow, keeping the discussion lively, dynamic, and endlessly speculative. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. Reports from various corners suggest that Curry's inner circle is actively exploring multiple avenues, considering both the professional and personal implications of such a move. Conversations are said to involve agents, family members, and trusted advisors, weighing the pros and cons of staying with Golden State versus exploring opportunities elsewhere. Analysts speculate about the types of teams that could realistically accommodate Curry's style, his leadership approach, and the competitive environment he seeks. Some suggest that a pairing with another superstar could create a formidable duo capable of instant title contention, while others imagine a scenario where Curry becomes the centerpiece of a rebuilding franchise, helping to develop young talent while maintaining elite performance standards. The rumor feeds itself through leaks, insider reports, and a natural curiosity of fans, each new piece of information amplified, reinterpreted, and added to this swirling narrative. Every game, every practice, and every media interaction becomes a potential hint at what might come next, keeping journalists and enthusiasts on high alert. In this way, the rumor has become a living, breathing phenomenon, blending fact, speculation, and imagination in a way that keeps the NBA world endlessly engaged. Meanwhile, within the Warriors' locker room, subtle shifts in focus and energy are reportedly noticeable as teammates navigate the uncertainty of Curry's future. Leadership roles, team morale, and internal strategies are being adjusted quietly, balancing the immediate goal of a championship run with the longer-term reality that the team may face life without its iconic leader. Coaches and staff are said to be emphasizing unity, resilience, and adaptability, fostering an environment where players can maintain peak performance while navigating the emotional and strategic complexities of the situation. Rumors suggest that even seemingly minor interactions, from casual conversations to bench chemistry, are being scrutinized for potential insights into Curry's mindset and intentions. Meanwhile, the media continues to dissect every nuance, interpreting gestures, statements, and decisions as potential signals about the future. Fans, too, are caught in the current, analyzing every highlight, interview, and social media post for clues, generating discussions that span continents and time zones. The combination of uncertainty, speculation, and anticipation has created an atmosphere of heightened attention, where the narrative of Curry's possible departure dominates conversations both inside and outside the NBA, fueling a rumor that refuses to fade. The broader league perspective is equally impacted as teams recalibrate their own strategies in response to the possibility of Curry changing teams. Front offices reportedly monitor every development closely, considering not only potential trades or acquisitions, but also the indirect effects on competitive balance, market value, and fan engagement. The ripple effect of Curry's departure is imagined in terms of playoff dynamics, free agent movements, and shifts in sponsorship and media attention, illustrating how a single superstar's decision can reverberate across the entire professional basketball ecosystem. Analysts speculate about which teams might emerge as immediate contenders, which would need to adapt strategically, and how the narrative of the NBA could be rewritten within months. Even casual fans feel the tension, as the possibility of a post-Curry Warriors era challenges long-standing assumptions about team dominance, identity, and the nature of basketball legacies. The rumor operates at multiple levels simultaneously: the personal, the organizational, and the league-wide, creating a web of speculation that feeds itself through every channel of communication. It's a story that combines the thrill of uncertainty, the fascination with superstar culture, and the inherent drama of professional sports, ensuring that attention remains focused on Curry and the Warriors as long as questions linger. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.